Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are currently still working a bit on our investments. These investments will pay off tremendously later on in the game. We are currently already up over 12 gold per month, and I'm really glad to see that. Things are going reasonably well, all things considered. However, when this guy... I was just going to say, when this guy dies, which he just did, we're gonna have problems, because we had a lot of sons. Okay. Well, that was some exciting timing. Okay, so there are some things we need to work on immediately. First things first, I want to sway this guy. We do have 245 gold. We lost a lot of our land. This isn't shocking. We are at 3 out of 7 holdings right now without a spouse. That's really auspicious, actually. Well, let's go ahead and go for this one. It's only medium chance of children, but we can get secondary spouses, so that's not an issue. We're absolutely going stewardship wealth focus here. 1,000,000%. And we're going to grab a couple points in Avaricious, probably these top 4 plus detailed ledgers, and then go down the architect tree, I think. Now, this guy's going to be a problem. I kind of want to preempt him. Okay, we'll put in this guy as our chancellor for now. He's not good at the job. Many of these people are going to be, shall we say, leaving their council posts in the not best of terms. We have 1,200 troops right now, and we can negotiate an alliance with this person, our mother, which we will do, for sure. Okay, we have low county control in Sinhala. Where is Sinhala? No, that wasn't what I wanted. Where is Sinhala? Sinhala. Ah, so we inherited this. Gotcha. We're probably going to give that out to someone else, in all honesty. Okay, we'll come back to that in a bit. First thing I want to do is I want to look at our uncles here. He has a 54% chance of acceptance. Fascinating. 0%. This guy is already considering a proposal from us. Possibly the marriage proposal? 12%, and... oh, that's us. Okay, that's fine. So, we then... wait, this is not the same person. This is not the same person at all. What are your odds? 0%. Okay, we're going to roll these dice. If he declines, we're going to have a pretty big rebellion on our hands. This is expected and okay. If he accepts, that's hilarious and wonderful for us. He accepted. We also just discovered mustering grounds, which is interesting. Oh, we're Rajput. That's an issue. That is definitely an issue. Now, we can't convert back, but what we can do is make sure that our heir, once we get one, is of the correct Sinhala culture. That's definitely something that we want to do. Okay. Yep. That is great. And we now have 4 holdings. Where'd we get the other... or no, we were at 3 previously. I'm a moron. Okay, so next I want to talk to this guy and be like, so, you want to give me anything? No, he doesn't. What about this guy? 0%. 0%. 0%. And 0%. Okay, so the next one that we declare on is going to spark a war. Let's go ahead and demand this guy, I think. We definitely want to demand someone who is underage, because he'll stay in his castle and we have a good chance of capturing him. So we'll revoke this guy's title. This will definitely spark a war. We're going to raise our troops. Rally the troops. And we are going to head up over here and see if we can catch these guys. They're pretty split up right now, and that's amazing for us. We want that to be the case. Ooh, they're moving quick. They are moving real quick. Okay. We catch them over here. Now, we absolutely want to call on our allies. Our singular ally. And actually, I want to move this back to speed 3. There we go. So we will fight this guy. Get ourselves a little bit of war score. And then we're going to come over here. And we're going to fight him again and siege. Now, their siege over here is going fairly quickly. I don't know why I chased this guy down, because I shouldn't have. We should have just sieged here. Is that all that our mother is sending? Okay. Let's deal with this too few spouses problem. Glorious. Okay. Alliance formed, and we'll be able to call him in, no problem. This is a war against tyranny. We're the defenders in this war, technically. So this is fine. They are now abandoning their siege. We are not going to allow them to fight us. And at this point, we are going to look for an additional spouse. I want one more decent alliance power spouse. That's not helpful. That's also unhelpful. Sort by alliance power? I guess... Okay. I guess it's not going to happen. So instead, let's just take a quick look here. Hail will work. She is, of course, already part of our court. And other than that, I think we just want to look for somebody with some decent stewardship. And not possessed. I mean, that's... Possessed is a congenital trait? That's a little odd. Maybe somebody with some good martial skill. Sure. We'll do it. Okay. So, we are currently sieging down here, but we're going to have to walk away from this siege. Guaranteed. And we are. We're going to walk away from this siege. Absolutely. We do need a new chancellor, and it'll be this guy. And we're just going to keep going around this way for now. Now, this guy is calling us in. I accept, but we're probably not going to go there. If he is in a different war, how long is it going to take him to finish this war up? Not very, I think. Is he coming to our capital to siege it? Or is he chasing us? We're going to find out. He's sieging. Okay, we're going to hang out here for right now. We're going to restore our army. They are taking attrition, and we'll just let them siege for a little while. We're going to restore our army. We have plenty of supplies here. We're going to allow our mother's 72 troops to walk in. Does she have additional troops to send? I'm not sure, but I want to make sure that we have all unraised troops raised. And we do, maybe. No, we had an additional 3 troops there. Great. And a few more, it looks like. Okay. So the Liberty War is over. And he apparently lost that. But that does mean that this army is immediately on its way over to us. And that is great. So, we're going to group these together. Who's our best leader? This guy. This is going to be a little spicy. But we don't want him to finish this siege. This is going to be really, really interesting. We're going to take golden obligations here. Anything else that we can do to increase our odds? More army commander traits. Would this guy be better? Yeah, actually. This guy would be better. So in we go, and we'll take 10% fewer casualties. That's very good, actually. Yeah, this is not going to go great. It's already a loss. We'll retreat as soon as we can. We're just trying to buy time right now. We can now retreat, and so we shall. Let's get out of there. Okay, like I said, we're trying to buy time for these guys to show up. That is our goal. So we're going to turn right back around as soon as we get over here, and we're going to head on over. Our mother was taken prisoner, which is unhelpful. However, here are our reinforcements. I'm going to hold off for a moment while we see... Okay, they're just directly landing. We're going in, and we're going to catch them. Actually, our reinforcements are going to catch them. And then we're going to help our reinforcements. Perfect. Sometimes you just got to have allies fight your battles for you. Wonderful. This war is now over, and they absolutely will not win. We're going to head up over here. Glorious. And this will put all of these guys into prison, and we'll be able to revoke their holdings very easily. Okay, so what we need to do right now is we need to take this guy, and we need to set him as a stewardship education for now. And we need to educate him. And we need someone who is both ideally Midas touched and Sinhala. We will sort by stewardship skill here. And actually, this wife would be perfect. We want her to convert culture as well. Do it. Wonderful. Okay, so we're going to siege over here. That'll be about 5 months. These guys are just going to chill down here, but that's fine. We don't necessarily mind that. In the meantime, I'm going to upgrade these hill farms. Excellent. So we are slightly ahead on tech in Rajput over Sinhala. But we'll see what happened to Sinhala a little later. These guys are going to come fight up here, and I actually love that option. Like, go do that. We will handle this siege. This should be the war leader that we're sieging here, and indeed it is, so that's wonderful. 4 months, and they have no chance of taking that before our allies' troops get there. I'm very, very happy about that. And our mother's 4 troops are coming in. Okay. I don't think that matters, Mom, but whatever. 42 days until the siege is complete, and that is phenomenal. We're at 43% war score right now. I think they might be coming to siege over here, which would be perfect, but unfortunately they are not. They're coming over to our territory, and I strongly dislike this. Well, we captured this, and we're going to come up over here. Hopefully they're just pursuing. And there's apparently a dangerous faction. It's this guy. Oh, this guy isn't in this war. Now he is. Yeah, 725 troops. We are, of course, going to call this guy on in. This is a defensive war that we definitely didn't create. And we're completely fine here. That should mean that this faction is completely irrelevant now. Excellent. And that puts us at 90% war score. And let's just finish off this siege, shall we? We are losing a little bit of gold right now. We do need a new spy master. We will put our wife in there, or one of our wives anyway. I'm not sure exactly which one. One of those. Excellent. And yeah, he's got that under control. Thanks, buddy. I like how I refuse to help him, but he helps us. It's great. He's actually sieging this too, so he's got that war fully under control. We could assault this. It would be a terrible idea. We're just going to wait the 2 months. Oh, they changed that countdown. It said 3 months, and then it went to 59 days. That is great. I'm very happy that they changed the text readout on that. It was mostly just a formatting issue, I think. It was a pretty minor UI thing, but that just feels a lot better. I'm glad that they changed that. So this should end this war. And so it does. Excellent. We'll enforce those demands, and we are going to put down our troops. Our allies got this under control. Speaking of control, we're going to need some of that. Who is this? Is she our Midas touched Sinhala wife? She is. Yeah, I guess that's fine. She remains our courtier, so she will still educate our player heir. So that's okay. And we will, of course, require a new spouse. And I kind of don't care. Yeah. Kind of don't care. Okay. Sounds good. Let's finish off this war and get our titles back. 52 days, and we can start revoking titles from these guys. Fantastic. That puts us to 5 of 8. And 6 of 8. Oh, this war is over. And so we'll end it. And this will, of course, revoke and put us to 7 of 8. And then we're going to hand off this title up here that I really, really don't care about right now. We're going to grant this off to, say, this guy. Okay, there we go. And that does mean that we need a new steward, and we'll put this guy in as our steward. Fantastic. And we will revoke this title. And we will revoke this title. Fantastic. We're now back up to 8 out of 8. And let's take a look at our control. I imagine our control is not the best. Indeed. Control levels here are very, very low. We're going to start off over here. Perfect. So we're currently making 5.4 gold per month. That will continue to come up, as our control levels do. Our control in some of these regions is just fine, and in others, not so fine. I do wish that I could convert to Sinhala culture. That'd be nice. But alas, we cannot. So we're at 93 gold right now. We do need to continue working on our lifestyle focus for sure. And we can ransom this guy, and in fact, I will. Wonderful. We are currently not endorsed by this guy. Mostly because of the tyranny. That's okay. He'll get over it. And we have a little bit of cash. So let's continue working on getting some of these fixed. We can't fix this barracks, unfortunately. I really, really wish we could. But it just doesn't work that way. Okay, so for all of these, we need to have manorialism to go to rank 3. So I think we should just take all of these up to rank 2 then, for now. And at that point, then I think the plan will be to work on our men-at-arms, which we do definitely need to work on, our men-at-arms. There's no doubt about that. Our men-at-arms are not great, and it looks like we inherited a unit of bowmen. We'll keep those around for now. In fact, we may just plain keep them around for a good long time. Inheriting a unit of bowmen is not the worst thing. That's for sure. So we're going to have access to about 2250 troops. Not bad, considering we haven't optimized our troop count really at all. I'm going to bump us back up to speed 4 at this point. Because we are, of course, going back to our investment plan. And we're just going to build up the rest of our economic structures up to rank 2 as soon as we can. Currently making 5.4 gold per month. Certainly down from this guy's grandfather. But it will continue to increase as we work our way through all of this over here and get our control levels back up. Speaking of control levels, do we have a better marshal than this guy? No. No, we don't. Okay. Good to know. Our development over here is definitely coming up. That's nice. Very, very good to see. Our culture has joined the early medieval era. Now, this is not our permanent culture. We need to look at Sinhala to see if that has joined the early medieval era. That will in 6 months. Okay. That's fine. And once we take Sinhala back, then that'll be okay. The cultural head is boosting Gavelkind right now. Okay, whatever. 32% chance of gaining 100 gold. We're actually only going to take the 50 gold. That'll be fine. I do want to get these Hunter's Lodges upgraded very shortly. We are going to take It Is My Domain right now. Excellent. And we can extort our subjects. 90 gold or 10 tyranny and 130 gold. And that's what we're taking. So we are going to upgrade our Hunter's Lodges and our pastures where we can. Some of these are more expensive, to be sure. Bastions and curtain walls, huh? We may want to replace that. Okay. So, one of our wives died, and the daughter was stillborn. She died in childbirth. Unfortunate, to be sure. We will need a new spy master. And there we go. We'll also require a new wife to not have a piety penalty. The best alliance available is an alliance of 4. And they're not going to get any more than 4. Okay, well, that is not anything that we care about, if we're honest. We do need a new chancellor, and is he legitimately the best? He is, okay. Yikes. Yikes indeed. No good traits? Sure. Then I don't really care. Excellent. So, we now have potentially the ability to upgrade an additional Hunter's Lodge, and we're definitely going to go ahead and do that. We are now up to 6.0 gold per month. And that's nice. We're going to continue to rise up on that. I think the goal for this guy's life is probably going to end up being somewhere more akin to 18 gold per month. I think that's doable. In fact, I think that's quite doable. How is our court chaplain doing? He's still pretty unhappy about our tyranny. That is coming up by, what, takes 4 months to get 1 point, so 3 per year? Okay. That's really not too bad. That means that with that alone, he'll have a positive opinion of us in 5 years. Not to mention the fact that we at least were swaying him. Yeah, we still are. So that's great. That is absolutely great. Yeah, we can declare wars. No, we're not going to. Not right now, anyway. We are proceeding forward, and we're going to get more development over here. Actually, we're getting our development very quickly over here. And I'm very happy to see that. And that's even with bandits running rampant. Like, that's going very nicely. At least for this current tech level. Yeah, I like it. We're up to 6.3 per month right now. What is our current crown authority? We're on limited? Okay. Our vassals are pretty upset with us. Fair enough. We're going to chill on the tyranny for a while, of course. Our control is coming up. A learned peasant. But no, we're just going to take the control level. Absolutely. That was the control level over here, so that's absolutely magnificent. We're up to 7.5, 7.6 gold per month, 7.7, 7.9. It just keeps going up. I love it. That is absolutely fantastic. 8.0, 8.1. Let's go. I would like to upgrade these. They're starting to get pretty expensive. All of these are level 2, so that of course means that this temple holding is currently completely maxed out. Now, are we positive on this guy's opinion? Yeah, that's a big part of the reason why we started getting all that gold. So that's great to know. We did successfully sway him. And we definitely want to upgrade these as soon as we can, but unfortunately these pastures are 225 gold, which is pretty spendy compared to the hound pens anyway. And we get a stewardship perk. We are going to take Hergeld for now, bringing us up to 8.6. Very nice. More hound pens being constructed. Always a very good thing. So I think we're probably going to go for Carver's Guilds next or something like that, but we've recovered pretty dramatically already since the succession. And that's going to continue to get better as people's opinions of us come up. Like, say, this guy here. He's not very happy about our tyranny. It's going to be a fair amount of time before they're over that. But how old is this guy? He's 24. We should be fine. I don't think we're going to have an issue with that. That is wonderful. It is, however, time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we... Troops levied for construction, huh? What would this actually do? Development growth of 1.0 per month? We're going to take that. Fantastic. And next episode, you can leave your offerings. I'm so confused about where I am in this outro. I got completely interrupted. Let me start over. I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and next episode, we are going to continue our investments. See you all then.